Hi guys, I'm Chains, and I'll be at the Grumpy Wargamers convention. Will you?
Okay guys, as you can see, myself and Mike have made it up to the Mantic Open Day. We are in an abandoned medical centre that the guys have rented out for the day. Behind me, as you can hear from the noise, we have a lot of gamers in here today. Behind me we have the Dread Ball tournament. I can see the good master James M. Hewitt. Give me a sec, I will see if we can get a quick word and see what's being played. James, come on. Yeah, so, hello James.
Hello you.
It's busy today.
A little bit busy.
A little bit. So, what teams do we have today? Who's popular?
We have got lots of corporation teams. I think corporation are showing to be the popular team.
Right.
So I think Warren's got a point, you know.
Well, he does have his Rushmore ball breakers.
He loves them, you know.
Yeah, we did have our first episode of the Dread Ball Academy go out.
How well received was that? People loved it.
Yeah, they really, really did. So.
Yeah.
We've got the corporation.
Yep.
Do we have any of the season 2 teams?
We've got some Judwan, we've got some robots. I've not seen any female corporation yet, and I've got one. I stand corrected. Female corporation right there, and we've got some Zor. So all 4 new teams are represented.
Nice, nice. So the ones that got held up for salute have finally made it then.
They're here, absolutely.
They're here, and people can grab them
in the
today.
shop. They're available today.
Right, well, anybody who didn't make it up today, you've missed out. Right, so how many rounds are we going for in the tournament today?
So 4 rounds, an hour each, which is interesting because this is going to be the one time Dread Ball can have a draw. Normally with Dread Ball, there's a win or a loss, but we have to kind of shorten it down. You can't have games going on for 2 hours at a 0-point draw. So there will be draws today, but 4 games, and the way it's working is whoever has the biggest score difference at the end, so who has scored the most points throughout the day, will win.
All right, cool. Well, don't forget, you and me have a little grudge match later. Oh, we have Alessio, and he's running away from the camera. All right, guys, so let's move on around. We will probably have to catch up with Alessio later because he has Luca with him, and I really want to get a look at that because the Kickstarter's finished. He's got all 4 of his elemental chess sets done up, and they look fantastic. So, down here, we have a massive game of Kings of War. It is huge. I swear to God, this is going the entire length of the gaming hall. So if you follow me, Mike, come on. Down through here, as you can see, we are seeing the prepping for the Zombie LARP later in the day. Hopefully we'll all get a chance to jump in on that. I saw some airsoft shotguns, which looks pretty cool. If we come in through here where things are a little more quiet, just to the side of me here, I have a little bit of B-roll for this. You will see some of the new Mantic minis, fully painted up, all looking rather nice, and, well, you'll see them in a sec. We also have the Dead Zone demo board set up, and on in through here, if I'm lucky, we should have the good master Jake Thornton. Whoop, coming through, gentlemen. Hello, Jake. How's you today?
Not bad, not bad. We just finished a game of Carnage.
Aha. So, I assume this is the first rules test of the alpha set for the public?
This is yeah. Well, the public's had the alpha set to play with for a bit. So some of the people coming in have played it, but this is us showing off and teaching new people and running through and blowing people up and off roofs with grenades and.
Blowing people off roofs with grenades. This sounds fun.
That's what happened. It was booby trap.
Okay,
picks up the box of ammo and there's a rather large explosion. He falls off the roof, goes flying, and it's.
But you can't set
cool.
it off on yourself.
Oh, so you cannot set off your own booby trap?
He booby traps on himself because he was getting a bit desperate and thought this was if he just kind of ran in with his booby trap and blew himself up in the middle of the enemy. Then.
Nice one. So I assume people have been enjoying it so far, having fun with it.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it seems to be going down very well. Yes, everybody seems to be quite happy with it.
Well, here we'll move on. We'll probably catch up with you a little later because we'll probably do a couple of pass-throughs, and we'll see what people think of it. Okay. I always try to, and I always have more when Warren's not about. Okay, so coming through here, we're going to make another pass back through the hall. So coming on. It's really busy in here today, guys. And I hear the first firing shots of the Zombie LARP. So, coming through, gentlemen. So, as you can see, we're back in the hall. Alessio is still nowhere to be seen, so we will have to come back to him. he is going to be busy all day teaching people how to play Turanga, Shuro, and Luca. So it should be quite fun. Now, moving on through here, we have the other segments of the abandoned medical centre. As you can see, it's quite creepy. We are quickly going to stop in here to say hello to everybody from Golem. Say hello, Golem.
Hello.
So, what are we in here today for?
We're learning how to do some more advanced painting techniques from, well, basic painting techniques and advanced painting techniques on some of these Dreadball miniatures.
Oh, nice. So, what all miniatures do you have to actually teach people on?
Sorry?
Which miniatures do you have to teach people with?
These are all from the Dreadball main set, I believe, the Corporation and the Orcs teams, as well as a few Forge 5ers as well.
Cool, cool. Well, guys, before the end of today, hopefully I'll be able to get a few shots of what everybody has come up with, and we'll let you see that. So, moving on, because we have one more little room to show you. Well, actually two, I tell a lie, because in here we have a little bit of Warpath. As you can see, they have the really nice big sci-fi board with the compound in it. So let's see if we can be a little rude here and see, hello, who is running the Warpath? All right, come here, John, come here, come and say hello. So, John, you're running Warpath today?
Yes, we've got a couple of games of Warpath in, yes.
Okay, just a couple of games?
Well, we're actually still on the first one of the day. The Enforcers moving up the table, trying to get rid of all those nasty corporation guys, holding on to their dead zone secrets in there. So they've got some information based on the plague. We know the plague's coming. The Enforcers from the corporation don't want anybody giving out information that the plague is coming.
Oh dear, oh dear.
Which is, look, the Kickstarter's already started, so it's too late. People know.
It's too late, people know, but I don't know, I'm liking the look of Warpath at the minute. You've got a very cool setup on the board today.
It's so it's effortless. It just moves beautifully. It's just elegant. The guys just flood across the table. Just there's a smoothness and elegance to it.
All right, cool. So nice light system, guys. If you've been looking at Warpath, give it a look. Now we have one last thing to show you. If we are lucky, we will find Ronnie Renton somewhere in here. We have found Ronnie. He's in the middle of a seminar, so I think we're going to have to come back to him a little bit later. So guys, we'll leave it at that for now, and we'll come back with a little more of the video later on whenever Ronnie's not busy and Alessio has returned to the building. So, we'll catch you then. So, hi guys, we're back. I've sat down with Alessio, who's brought along Luca with him. Alessio, I see you've got all 4 of the factions sitting out now. How's the Kickstarter went for you?
Well, Kickstarter has been an interesting experience. Has been fantastically exciting. At the same time, it kind of destroyed my immune system. I think it was the stress. It was those many hours of working, etc. have actually affected me physically. I got like all sorts of diseases after that. You know, conjunctivitis, sinusitis. It was like I never got better. I haven't got better since. So it's been very stressful. A lot of work, a lot of hard work, but very exciting. And of course, as you say, we have all four of the sets. Loka is going to be made as a 4-player set. We insisted a lot on the main angle kind of changed from being a 2-player set, which can also play as a 4-player, to a 4-player game, which can also play as a 2-player. So you kind of switch the other way around.
You also have the terrain.
Yes, we have. This is obviously a prototype made with using Turanga, mixing Turanga with Loka miniatures. But of course, in a few months, we should have the entire thing.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like it's looking great. I see you've been giving people demo games all day with this. Have they been enjoying it?
Yes, my voice is a bit gone because of that, but yes, people seem to. The great thing is that I teach them the rules in 2 minutes, and then I walk away and go get a coffee, and they're playing.
Yeah. Whenever we were doing our first walk around, you snuck out on us when I was about to come across to you.
Ah, did I?
Yeah, I think you were off to lunch.
I see. Yeah, you see, that basically it's that simple. You just, you pick it up, start playing, start enjoying it. I don't need to be there to tell you anything because you know.
If you can play chess, you can play Luca, you can play Turanga, you can play Shuro.
You can learn it in 2 or 3 minutes. Yeah.
Well, it's been great seeing you here, guys. We're going to move on. We're going to try and hook Ronnie next. We'll catch you again later, okay? So guys, I'm back for a quick update with James. The tournament is in what, round 2 now, or round 2 finish?
Round 2, so we've broken for lunch. Everyone's going to go away, either celebrate or commiserate. We've had some shocking losses and some amazing wins. I think our best was a 20-minute win.
A 20-minute win?
So yeah, I think 3 turns, he got 7 points and won.
Yeah, Warren, we need to find this guy and have him teach you how to play Dreadball. It's not an hour and a half every time you want to do Dreadball Academy.
Well, and also they don't drop dice quite as much as we did in the video, which is...
Yeah, that did kind of happen quite a bit. Right, so who's the team on top at the minute? Who's the one to beat?
Oh, now I haven't collated the game 2 results yet. I'm going to go and put those together now. But it looks like the Judwan.
The Judwan?
The only way I know this is because I keep hearing people going, "Oh, Judwan!" It's kind of becoming a curse word. Based on that alone, apparently they're really hard to hit, they're really good at throwing, and they're really quick.
Yeah, but the one thing I noticed about the Judwan, they don't hit you back.
They don't know. We actually had quite a fun game. We had a Dwarf team and a Judwan team. Sorry, Forge Father team and a Judwan team. And the Forge Fathers were getting so frustrated because he kept slugging his way across the pitch to get to a guy, and then he'd be gone. And the 1 or 2 times he hit him, he rolled really bad dice and didn't do it.
So it was just that moment of the Forge Fathers hungover today. He don't like it.
Exactly.
All right, well here guys, we'll come back at the end of the next round when round 2 is collated, and we'll get an update for you then. So we'll see you then, guys. Okay guys, we're coming up on the end of the day for the Dreadball tournament and the Mantic Open Day. I've dropped in with James one last time just to see who we have for the winner. Come on, who's the winning team?
The winner is, and people will know him because he beat me at Dreadball on the show, Rich Jones with his Judwan team.
Haha, so Rich Jones from TTN, it's a victory for the home team.
Yeah, absolutely. I feel a lot better about being destroyed by him now on the show.
Yeah, now that you've seen him wipe the floor with everybody else here?
Well, because we had that battlefield autopsy and he just absolutely destroyed me, and I felt horrific because I thought, I'm meant to know this game.
Yeah, I worked on this.
Yeah, and now he's cleaned up here, so I'm feeling better about things.
Well, I mean, the tournament seems to have been a roaring success. I think this is the biggest one you've done here?
Absolutely. It's the first official Dreadball event that Mantic has done, but it's also the biggest, I think, tournament we've ever run ourselves. So it has been an awesome success.
Yeah, well, thanks a lot, James. There's one last thing I want to do before we go, guys. If you'll notice behind me, there is someone sitting down. Dude, I think it's time to stand up. Stand up and be recognised. Come on. Ladies, gentlemen of Beasts of War, I give you the wonderful, the magnificent Broadside. Say hello, buddy.
Hello, how you doing?
Broadside, you are one of the champions of Wild West Exodus, yeah?
It has been said.
It has been said, and you've even got a miniature for yourself.
Yeah, I was quite surprised about that, actually.
Oh, come on. It's one of the cool things that happens.
It was good.
Yeah.
It was really, really good. I got the email about 3 o'clock in the morning saying, check the updates. So, not much sleep after that.
Yeah. Well, have you had a good day down here? I know you're raising a little money for Help for Heroes.
That's correct. Well, it's not me. It's my girlfriend, Amy. She's the one jumping out of a plane to Help for Heroes. So, we're getting quite a hefty sum now. With a lot of support from James here that's obviously put the raffle on and donated one of the pitches. So
me myself, I wouldn't be here without at least getting something.
Champion.
To show the support for it, because it is important.
Yeah.
But anyway, guys, that's the end of the Mantic Open Day. We'll try and catch Ronnie before he sneaks away here, and we'll see you again soon. So guys, I finally managed to pin down Ronnie at the end of the day. We've been running around like mad, having fun. We've had the Zombie LARP on the go today. We've had Dreadball, we've had Dead Zone, everything. Ronnie, what do you think of the day so far?
It's been brilliant, absolutely brilliant. We had a fantastic day. We saw the venue, our landlord owns the property. We thought, we're known for our zombies, let's get some live action zombies, and it's spectacular and scary. I didn't get to play, so I'm gutted about that.
Yeah, well, I've actually had a word with the guys. They're going to send me through some of the photographs they got through the day, so you should see a post in the newsfeed very soon. It looks really cool, and I'll see about getting a link through to their site because it's so much fun. Ronnie, I also see you have some new minis now. I've got a little B-roll of it. Can you talk me quickly through what you've got?
Well, there's loads of things, and that's what's been so exciting. There's so many things, there's right the way through from Locker, the top shelf. That game's now getting tooled. It's going to be hitting the shelves this Christmas. I think it's the first mass product game we've ever done. You know, everyone knows chess. Lesio's got some beautiful sculpts there, so that's coming. Next shelf down, Kings of War. What's most exciting, we've got 2 books coming out this summer for Kings of War, loads of heroes, legends with an ogre army in it. And then we've got the Basilean Legacy, which is all about the human faction with the paladins, the angels, the forces of good. And there's some sculpts there, you'll be showing some of those off. They are just beautiful, and the human paladins with 2-handed swords, the angels, beautiful stuff. Whole 3 months of Kings of War we've got. It starts in June, where we're revisiting the Undead, our most popular race, and the Orcs. They're in the 2-player set.
Perfect. The other thing I've seen is the Teraton guys for Dreadball.
Oh, there we go.
I'm looking forward to seeing what these guys can do.
Well, they teleport.
They teleport.
The Teratons teleport. So,
okay, you've heard it here, guys.
There you go. What Jake's designed with the game is that as each season gets more advanced, the players get more advanced, the teams get more challenging to play. That means that they can sometimes win really easily, but at the same time can totally lose.
Yeah, well, I mean, like, I've been chatting to young James today about the Dreadball tournament. Apparently the Jude one are doing very, very well. They're apparently owning the field big time.
I think they're going to be tough, and they'll be tough to beat, and so we're going to have to find out if there's a way to do them, because they are very quick, and they are going to be the team to beat. Yeah. So the smart money's on learning to play with those. We've seen them win with 2 players on the pitch. And I think we've got a whole set of Dreadball tournaments set up throughout the country, regionals. One's down at Tabletop Nation, all the way up to Scotland, over in Ireland at the Gathering, and then coming together later in the year for a Nationals. So there's going to be regionals and Nationals, which, considering it's in its first year, is ambitious and wonderful and exciting, and testament to all the people that get behind the game.
Yeah, and the one other thing we have to talk about today, Dead Zone. I have been trying to squeeze myself into that table all day. Every time I've looked near it, someone has been on that table. I finally got just a little touch of a game in on. It is absolutely great. It's light, it's quick, it's fun. Jake has really outdone himself with this one, and I can't wait to see where your Kickstarter goes with this.
Yeah, well, thank you. I mean, I think the Kickstarter's going well, which means we're unlocking more funding opportunities, which means we can bring more things to the game, which is great. The second thing is, it's obviously almost 2 Kickstarters, because not only are we running the one for the core game, but because it's a 3D scenery, there's also scenery-only pledges.
Uh-oh, Ronnie's off grabbing bits.
You know, you'll be able to pick up scenery this quality in resin, and this is 2 sprues worth less than 2 sprues. You know, you're going to get 3 sprues for $25.
Yeah.
So people will literally be able to make, for whatever game they play, if you don't want the game, which I think you'd be mad because Dead Zone's wonderful, but you are going to be able to start getting sci-fi scenery in hard plastic.
Yeah, well, I mean, like, I saw a little 3D workup for the sci-fi scenery showing that you can put it together any way you want. So really, the customizability of this is just going to be absolutely fantastic.
It's kit bashing at its best, at its purest form. And yeah, you'll be able to play the game with it, clip it together, but it's going to be able to go on from there to offer you full War Games terrain, which will unlock it for Warpath and other games as well.
Yeah, well, guys, hopefully you've enjoyed the coverage of the Mantic Open Day. I've had a lot of fun. I know Mike has too. I know he's actually picked up Dreadball. I think we're going to head on here. I'm going to poke him until he builds one of his teams and I can get a game on against him.
It doesn't take long, 20 minutes, you can have it built.
Yep. So, guys, we'll move on here and we'll see you again later.